Hey friends, Miss Skinny Jeans here, coming at you with another Trigger Happy Thursday. So I have a confession to make. It's a little tough for me, but I like to keep an emergency bar of chocolate in my fridge. I haven't told anybody about that, but I do keep that emergency bar of chocolate there. And I can guarantee you that more often than not, and it's most days, I find an emergency that requires me to eat it. I tell myself at the beginning of the day, I'm just holding on to it. I don't really want to eat the chocolate. But by the end of the day, I've usually found a pretty good emergency. And, I go ahead and eat the chocolate. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, telling you makes me accountable for the fact that maybe I should not be holding on to that chocolate. Because I've known that for a while. But I've done it anyway. But when I have that chocolate hidden there, right, and nobody else knows about it, I have the option to go back to it, and I can still kind of feel guilty in secret for whatever. I mean, eating chocolate isn't a bad thing, but that's my, the compulsive eating thing that happens, right? I can hold on to it, and nobody has to know, and I can kind of continue those behaviors. I'm telling you this because it's National Eating Disorders Awareness Week, and it's not just about the bar of chocolate. I know people who hold on to other metaphorical bars of chocolate, like, the bodybuilding shoes that they bought so they could compete, or the scale that's still under the sink, or the skinny jeans that are sitting in the back of the closet, or even just the more metaphorical version, which is that kind of the fear and the desire to relapse. When you don't tell anybody about your eating disorder, about your disordered behavior, about any of those feelings that you have that, hey, I might go back to my eating disorder because that's where I felt comfortable, or at least that's what I know, right? When you say, well, I could lose the weight again if I wanted to, or you say, I could eat compulsively again if I wanted to, or you say, I could go back to my other binge, purge, exercise compulsion behaviors if I wanted to, and you don't tell anybody, that's just like keeping an emergency bar of chocolate in your fridge. You're going to find that emergency and you are going to eat it. You're going to find the reason to go back to losing weight or exercising compulsively or binging or purging or doing one of these very hurtful behaviors, self-harmful behaviors. So here's my thing. In honor of National Eating Disorders Awareness Week, I'd like you, if you feel comfortable, to tell somebody if you're holding on to your metaphorical bar of chocolate. It doesn't have to be the world. You don't have to start a blog or a podcast about it. That was just how, what helped me. But if you feel comfortable and you feel ready to let go of that bar of chocolate, to let go of those self-harming behaviors, I urge you to find a doctor, psychologist, psychiatrist, a counselor, a mentor, a teacher, a parent, a sibling, a friend. You can even tell me. I'm okay with that. I'm happy to be your sounding board. But I'd like you to tell somebody, because when you tell somebody, you remove that compulsive hiding. You remove the ability to hold on to that emergency. Yeah, you may relapse. You may mess up. You may go back to eating the chocolate, and whatever it is, that's okay. We're all on a journey, and I don't profess to be perfect, and I don't expect anybody else to be. However, when you remove the secrecy and the hiding from the equation, it makes it a lot harder to go back. Because when you're looking backward, you're looking back and expecting and waiting and hoping and holding on to the skinny jeans or the scale or the bodybuilding shoes or whatever it is. When you're looking back and hiding, it makes it a lot harder to see all of the beautiful, bright hope that is a future in a body that makes you feel good, in a life that makes you feel good, in a life that doesn't require hiding, and it doesn't require waiting and anticipating emergencies that require bars of chocolate. So, I've told you about my bar of chocolate. If you'd like to tell me about yours, you're more than welcome to contact me by heading to inmyskinnyjeans.com. That's GENES, and you can just pop up to the top and hit the contact or health coaching buttons, and you will be able to get in touch with me. If you'd like to leave a public comment, you're more than welcome to do so here on YouTube, down below, or of course in the comment section of my blog. Or you can tweet at me, at Miss Skinny Jeans, that's Genes, because I count characters and not calories. So, are you ready to get rid of your bar of chocolate? Let me know. And I hope that you guys stay hungry and keep on triggering happy.